Just the Luka the dice. Hey there, YouTubers, and welcome to another episode of Just the Luka the Dice. You have Luka here from MiniWarGaming playing with Ben. This is my first chance playing against Ben just because it's just never happened before.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Ben has been actually you mostly just play against Steve.
Mostly, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much just always
Josh
Steve.
doesn't want to play me. He's afraid of my army.
Josh just doesn't want to play games anymore.
No, he's...
He's too busy.
Yeah.
He's too busy. Today, we are playing 2,000 points, Blades of Khorne. I'm taking your suggestions. I always read my comments.
Ooh, that kind of army?
Yes.
Ooh.
It's not like super cutthroat. It's just like, mix this in with that, try this with that. I'm like, yeah, I see the synergies, but I always just liked pure mortals, or I've always liked pure demons, and I tried pure demons, and they sucked. They really sucked.
I did watch that bat rep.
It was not good. Yeah, that was not good.
Yeah.
So, here's a mix of mortals in, and obviously, I said I knew Wrathmongers would help, I knew Slaughter Priests would help, and Bloodsecrators.
Wrathmongers are fun.
So I threw them all in.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes, and today Ben is playing Nighthaunt, which is his new go-to army for Age of Sigmar.
Yes.
As for
Skaven,
reason, the Skaven book came out, he's like, nah, I'm too sour with this army already.
It's a good time to sell an army.
Okay, that's fair. It was, because you sold it, no problem.
Yeah.
To Cullen.
Yes. So you'll see my models in Cullen's army.
If he ever gets to play.
Yeah, that's true.
And we'll do one of the random 18 scenarios, and without further ado, let's go take a look at the armies and the table. And as a final reminder, if you want to come by, like Ben, play some Age of Sigmar with us here at the new bunker at MiniWarGaming. Go to miniwargaming.com/challenge or miniwargaming.com/events. It's one of the two. I'm actually not too sure which one it is right now. I apologize for that.
Try both.
And yeah, both will work, and both will probably take you to Josh, and Josh can figure that out for you, because we do Age of Sigmar 40k, the Horus Heresy, and...
At least he's good for something, eh?
And in the future, hopefully, we're going to have a lot of people just hanging out, and you can just game in the tournament hall afterwards, after you're done playing your games with us here.
Well, especially when Stan's here with Max Aggression.
Right, 100%, and we have the store built in, too.
Yeah.
Army time, folks.
Bye, guys.
We'll start by taking a look at the Blades of Khorne I'll be running today. I'll be running 0 battalions, but I will be running the Reapers of Vengeance Slaughter Host, which centers around demons mostly, or completely, I should say. So any of my mortals in this army won't actually benefit from that, but the demons in the list will. And it's pretty good. It centers mostly around that Bloodthirster of Insensate Rage you see in the back corner there, who will be the general of today's game. The Reapers of Vengeance ability isn't very good in this case. If an enemy unit fails a battle shock test within range, you lose an additional D3 models, which can help. Sure, I mean that's good for, well, the Spirit Host will never suffer it, but the Horde, they'll lose D3 more guys. Not the biggest thing in the world.
They'll all come back.
But yeah, the command ability is fight twice.
Yeah, that's good.
Which can be good for him. The relic gives him the command trait gives him the ability to unbind spells, and he gains, it's not a bonus to do it, but if he rolls an unmodified 8 to unbind it, it's automatically unbound no matter what my opponent rolls, and they suffer D6 mortal wounds as well. And the relic will be, it's called the Crown, I believe. It's something Crown, and essentially every time he's affected by a spell, he ignores it on a 2-up, a spell or endless spell. So he can't be affected by any, well, he can, but it's very unlikely he will be. And of course, he's got his big dumb axe. He's the solo selfish operator. He doesn't really buff Khorne around him all that much other than rerolling charges. He wants to get into combat as much as he can. He wants to get right in the middle and explode mortal wounds.
Don't the banners already give you reroll charge?
They do. So his command ability is even more useless. So he'll be using the Reapers of Vengeance command ability completely. Yeah. For the rest of the heroes, I want to run some synergy in today's list, so I will have a Bloodmaster, Herald of Khorne, just acting as another Khorne hero to give me the locusts, rerolling 1s to hit. We have 2 Slaughter Priests, the one on the right here. We'll have Blood Sacrifice as a prayer. Do D3 mortal wounds to my own units and gain a blood tie point. And then we are going to have this one here, no Killing Frenzy. Give a Khorne unit +1 to hit as a prayer, which is good for the Bloodthirster or even any of the Bloodletters.
Everything does good with +1 to hit.
Exactly. 2 Bloodsecrators to give a +1 attack aura to all Khorne units and try and keep the magic to a minimum. Running a lot of battle line in today's game. I had a 160 points, so I added 2 squads of Blood Reavers. They're a good outlet for blood sacrifice, so I didn't mind bringing them in. And unfortunately for today's game, the Meat Ripper axes won't be useful. I always bring them because -1 AP, or sorry, -1 rend is always a good option on them over the rerolling ones to hit. They don't even get extra attacks, they just get to reroll ones to hit. So the rend is better in this case, but when fighting Nighthaunt, that's not the case. So it is what it is. I only have 2 squads of them, so I don't mind. I have 3 squads of 20 Bloodletters. They are running both the Gore-Drenched Icon and the Banner, which will allow them to reroll charges, and if I roll a 1 on Battle Shock checks, instead of any running, I get D6 back in the unit. And these are all identical. We have Champions, 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 Musician, 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 all 20-man blobs. Lastly, 2 squads of Wrathmongers to give extra attacks to all Khorne units within their range. It's not a very big range, but they'll try and help out. And of course I got the free Skull Altar, and I had a little bit of points. And when I say a little bit, I mean I had 60 that I really wanted to buy the Wrath Axe with. The Judgments are good, they can't be unbound, and only I interact with them. So it's an endless spell that is quite useful for Khorne only.
It's endless spell, it's not an endless spell.
Yeah, it's not an endless spell. Now we're going to take a look at 1,960 points of Nighthaunt. No battalions, if I'm aware.
No battalion. I did really want to try the Shroud Guard, but I only have 10 Bladegeist Revenants and 5 die easy.
Right. So 2 squads of 5 are kind of pointless.
Yeah. So I've got my 40-man blob of Chainmask Horde to hopefully hold down whatever's fighting them. My 10-man squad of Grimghast Reapers. My 2 6-man squads of Spirit Hosts, because I need to fill up points, and they seem good. 10-man squad of Bladegeist Revenants. And for my Nighthaunt heroes, I've got Knight of Shrouds. Okay, so Iron Head has got Shade Mist.
It's a Guardian of Souls.
Guardian of Souls, right. The other Guardian of Souls, Bronze, has got Spectral Tether. And I'm giving the Midnight Tome to the Knight of Shrouds.
Wizard.
So he's going to have Life Stealer. And I've got my...
Spirit Torment.
Yeah, that's the word. Spirit Torment. He'll actually be my Warlord.
Oh, okay. What command trait are you giving him?
I'm giving him, obviously, Ruler of Spirit Hosts.
I'm not surprised.
And for allies, I'm bringing in 2 Morghast Harbingers with halberds and a Vampire Lord with wings.
Yeah, so the upside to the Vampire Lord, and he's going to have the Chalice as well, for anyone who's curious.
Yes.
And the upside to him is he's got Deathly Invocation, which works with Nighthaunt Summonable. And, unfortunately, though, he won't be able to take any of the Lore Vampire spells.
No, but what is it?
He's got Arcane Bolt and Mystic Shield anyways.
Mystic Shield's good with Nighthaunt.
Exactly, and then these are the 3d6 charge guys, not the Ignore Mortal Wounds. You can tell the difference because they have slightly different heads and a different chest plate than
I actually never noticed that.
They have a metal chest plate, like an actual piece of armor on their chest, as opposed to these guys who have lighter armor but they move faster by charging farther. That's the very subtle difference in them. Today, this is the battlefield for our game. We have Nighthaunt, so we have an obligatory kind of spooky, haunted, ancient, abandoned fortress graveyard thing. This mat here is from Table War. I like this one a lot because I am a huge fan of any mat that has roadways or pathways, and you can build terrain around that to make sense. We have Table War, and we have GameMat.eu with these ancient destroyed fortresses, and we have a lot of Games Workshop kits in the form of the fences and the Garden of Moor is what the set is called when you get all the cemetery mausoleum-like buildings. And this is also GameMat.eu over here. We will actually be doing an open war scenario today, which is you have a deck of cards and you randomize your scenario. So I guess I'll go get a deck of cards now because I realize I don't have one. Where is it? Where is it? I don't see it. Gone. We have our deployment, we have our objective, we have the twist. So what this is going to do is that's going to determine how we deploy in this game. Bam. We have the ambush. I think it's like the Brazilian flag. So we have one player being ambushed and one person being the ambushee surrounding them. The objective of the game is going to be Kingslayer. So this is kill points, but you double the kill points if you kill your opponent's warlord. So you add up it's supposed to be the value of the wounds of all enemy models that their army slays. Do you want to do wounds or do you want to do points? I don't care either way. What do you prefer doing?
Okay, so wounds is interesting because I can bring models back.
Each player adds up the wounds character of all enemy models that their army. Oh, it's based on models too. We'll go with wounds. I have a lot more in my army, but at the same time, your models that come back count as being slain too because it counts every model.
Yeah.
And then you double their total score at the end of the battle if one of their models have lost their general, and it's over at the 5th battle round. Even if their own army has been wiped out, because one army could have significantly fewer wounds than their opponent.
Yeah.
And the twist of the game is going to be Grudge Match! Oh, that sucks. You just don't have to take. Well, do not have to take battle shock tests in this battle.
How about that Warlord trait?
Yeah, the Warlord. No, it's my Reapers of Vengeance trait. So my Reapers of Vengeance trait's gonna suck, but at the same time, I can still choose to roll for battle shock tests for my. Say I lose like 1 or 2 bloodletters, and they're not gonna fail.
Yeah.
I can still roll to try and get the 1.
Yeah.
And that's our game. That's what we're gonna do. It's kill points. We have an ambush, and you double the points for killing the Warlord. Pretty standard rules for this one. We're going to roll off to pick territories, and whoever picks the territory deploys first. Picks the territory first. What'd you get, a 3?
I got 2.
Oh, 2, so I'll pick first. Do I want to be the ambusher or the ambush?
I'm kind of glad you won this.
Yeah, no, that's a tough
no
one.
No idea what I wanted.
Like, do I want to be smack dab right in the middle and you're coming at me? Make it easier for me, I guess. I don't know what the right answer is, honestly. You know what, yeah, I'll pick the middle. This will be my deployment area here. And then you'll be ambushing me from the sides. So it's kind of like my army is just marching through this old abandoned fortress, and then the Nighthaunt to spring up from all corners. Boom. And of course the Underworld, because they have that capability as well. So I'll start deploying first in the middle, well, unit by unit as Ben deploys in the corners. Ben and I have finished deploying, and never have I regretted these terrain features more than this. I actually had to shift this one about half an inch over just to be able to fit my skull altar in there. Otherwise the skull altar wouldn't have been able to fit anywhere. That was the best spot for it. I have my bloodletters, and bloodletters.
Yeah, these guys are protecting against something over here.
Right, they're in that position because they had nowhere else to go, so they're going to be running around the battlefield to try and get in maybe turn 3. Bloodthirster and Sensei Rage right in the middle. Blood Reavers, Wrathmongers in between the Bloodletters. We have Blood Secretors near all the Bloodletters as well, giving them bonus attacks. The only one who's not being supported all that much right now are them by the Wrathmongers, but they're all more of an auxiliary force. They're like the second wave of Bloodletters going in. And then I have Blood Reavers, 2 squads smattered there. I have my 2 Slaughter Priests on this side because all of Ben's forces are over here. We have Grimghast Reapers, Vampire Lord, the 40-man brick of Chain Rasport, Spirit Hosts, and we have the Bladegeist Revenants. Bladegeist Revenants. We have Spirit Torment, the Morghast in reserve back here. Not actually in reserve, but they're going to be a second wave of assaulting after things lighten up.
Yeah.
They don't want to be picked down by big units.
Big units of mortal wounds.
Yeah, so they want to go in and clean up when it's kind of safe for them. As well as this Guardian of Souls over here, Guardian of Souls over there, and the General Spirit Torment, I should say, is way back here. Pretty safe for my blood boils initially. Unless you get aggressive with them.
Boil my spirit blood.
I'm going to boil spirit blood. Nothing is in the Underworld because everything is like, look how far away this no man's land is, right? And you still get to move. Ben finished deploying his forces first against me. I had like 3 more drops. Ben has all the power here to dictate who goes first and who's it going to be.
I don't want to get blood boiled, so I'm going to have to go first.
You want to go first?
Yeah, I don't have a choice.
All right, that will give me the option for if it comes up a double turn later on in the game.
Yes.
Yeah. So it'll be Nighthaunt turn 1, and the goal is kill. Starting with Shade Mist.
Yep. On the Chain Rasport.
Chain Rasport.
I don't get it.
That's a 4. All right.
Yep. Okay.
And for anyone curious, none of the negative modifiers for being close to my Khorne stuff is in effect yet. But I'm in range to unbind with my Slaughter Priest. Now your Shrouds will do Lifesteal against my Bloodletters. Need a 7 to go off. That's a 7.
Barely.
So, what I'll do is my Bloodthirster and Sensei Rage.
Don't you do it.
He's going to try and roll. An 8 dispels it. Either way, I know I should probably save this for another hero who rolls a higher spell. But at the same time, if I could do some mortal wounds to him, I'd be pretty happy. Ooh, that's a 3. That's a fail.
Okay.
D3 mortal wounds on my Bloodletters. That's 3 dead Bloodletters. What else does it do?
I would heal him if he had taken damage.
Gotcha. So it just kills 3 Bloodletters.
I was just trying to make my Night Shrouds a bit tankier.
1, 2, and 3 dead Bloodletters. Mystic Shield from the Vampire Lord on the Chain Rasport. That's a fail. And then what spell does this one have again?
Spectral Tether.
Okay.
So that's useless right
It
now.
only heals heroes. Alrighty. Running your Spirit Host. An extra 1, they go 7 inches.
Yeah, speedy.
Super fast.
Yeah.
Bam. Happy
Bam.
there.
Right there.
They're essentially the force that's going to be fighting my Bloodletters coming around. What is the plan for the rest?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know.
You're supposed to know. You're commanding this Nighthaunt force.
It's...
This is a planned ambush.
Yeah, it totally was. It's a hasty attack.
Okay, a little reckless.
Yeah.
A little impetuous. Maybe they thought they had this. Maybe they're not so sure now.
Yeah.
Grimghast Reapers are going to do an 8-inch move, flanking around my Bloodletters. And they're now for the big move.
They're gonna move so far.
Woo! Was that 1.5 inches? 2 inches?
Possibly.
Boom! Just staying 3 inches away from my Bloodletters.
Big numbers, no whammy.
The Chain Warden for the unit is this one actually back here with the
Yes.
iron metals, not the bronze.
Bronzy boy is not.
Just a random guy who's going to die right away.
Yeah, pretty much.
They've all moved forward. Night Shrouds takes a more central location as well. The Vampire Lord's doing a flanking move.
Just gonna move the Guardian of Souls over here. Fly these guys over to the side. Boop. Boop. Running. Oh, yeah, everybody's just. Yep.
Just 1 inch runs
The
across the board.
Do your dice hate me that much?
They love me. Sometimes they love me.
I've seen them love you.
Thank you. I know. And the Blade Geist.
Yep, they're just gonna move up and support.
They have an 8-inch move as well, if I recall.
Yes, they do. Here.
Ending there, the last things we have to move are Spirit Torment and Chainmask Board. Not Chainmask Board, Spirit Host. But do you want to?
Oh, yeah.
The plan is
Yeah.
Spirit Hosts.
Yeah.
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 They're just gonna wrap it
I can
up.
feel the confidence oozing from your voice.
Everything's gonna be alright.
Everything's gonna be just okay.
Don't worry.
And what about him? Ooh.
Boat there.
So you're moving
16 inches
more than
away.
16 inches away from him
Yes.
from my hero phase. You have a little bit more leeway.
I
You do if you want to. I could get a double.
Sucker me, yeah, I know. Well, yeah, but then he's gonna be too far away from the thing to get the rerolls.
That's fair. Yeah. So it's a double-edged blade, right?
Yeah.
Kinda risky, but yeah, it might work out. That brings us to the charge phase across the board. Where would you like to start?
Let's just start rolling and then see what happens with that.
All right. Chain rest board.
Good charge.
That's good enough.
It is indeed.
It's only a 4. No Nighthaunt charge. I was a little worried. Because them going in twice would have got me. Unless you think about re-rolling it.
No, I can't.
I seen it in your eye though.
It was there. It was there. All right.
Alright, so they're going to go charge in then.
Yep.
We have their final location. The Reapers will charge in. The Grimghast kind.
Yep.
Look for 10 plus? No.
So it's better than 4.
Yeah, and they're still getting into combat, which is nice.
Yes.
Ending there and bringing in my second squad of Bloodletters back here into combat. We're just going to have it... the guys touching the wall on both ends can fight just because the terrain feature is awkward.
Gonna charge these boys now.
Ooh, look for the 10 plus maybe? Not yet. Does 6 probably gets them in.
No.
Yeah. Ending there, just getting within range. And obviously pulling the Reapers in as well.
Yes.
The final charge is everything else has ran and is not in range to charge or has nowhere to go. Start of the fight phase, he is going to spend his command ability, I suppose.
Yes.
And that gives a Nighthaunt unit wholly within...
No, it gives him a 12-inch aura of +1 to hit.
Ooh, everything wholly within 12 inches +1 to hit, which is these guys.
Yeah, which is only.
And like all the stuff over here too, but
Yes.
it's only Nighthaunt stuff. So himself included, the heroes, but more importantly them.
Yeah, it's generally why I don't take the guy on the steed, because like +1 attack is nice, +1 hit is good.
It depends on your list, right? This list, help supporting blobs of 40 guys +1 to hit is huge.
Yep.
And I suppose they're gonna fight first.
Yeah.
Yeah. After piling in, there's how many did you say? 26 guys?
23 guys.
For 46 attacks.
46 attacks.
Yeah, because the Chain Warden's back here. But they're hitting on 3s because of +1 to hit, and they're wounding on 3s because of +1 to wound. And
they're rolling ones to wound.
Because they're built-in ability. Alright, here we go. First 23 on 3s. No rerolling 1s for the Spirit Host or Spirit Torment is too far.
As nice as that.
3s to wound, rerolling 1s because of their own built-in ability over 10 models. There is 1 reroll.
It
Hey!
means nothing.
So far 14 wounds. The next volley of 23. Now 3s to wound, rerolling 1s. Not the best hit there, but I think this is going to be overkill anyways. Okay, no, that wasn't great. Reroll 1 more. So we have 14 plus, so 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 altogether. So all this -2. 5-up armor saves. I actually might survive this. Yeah, I made a few. So we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That means 13 die, and I had 17, so 4 left. So we're probably gonna have him alive. So he's the champ, and the Gore Drench banner, because I don't care about the rerolling charge banner, so that's dead for sure. And I don't care about the musician either. I know coherency is important, but I guess it's still pile in with maybe like that guy there. You can pile in. You know what? Why bother taking the musician? You know what? We'll keep him for now, just because it saves me from having to pile in. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 guys. No, we'll go 4 guys. So I'll be left with that remaining. And obviously the Wrathmongers have been pulled into combat. So I guess we'll just go with the Wrathmongers. This guy's going to pile in this direction. And then this guy is going to go probably lateral. We're all going to go in this direction. So I have 4 in range to attack. This guy's a little too far back. I guess I could have piled him into here. Nah, he's not close enough there. So we're going to have these 2 attacking Grimghast Reapers and these 2 attacking Chainmass Horde. They're at 5 attacks each currently because of the Bloodsecrator in range. And hitting on 4s because they didn't charge. No re-rolling. This is into the Grimghast Reapers. 2. 3's to wound. Only 1.
4 up.
4 up on them, which they make, and then it's going to be 11 attacks because of the champion into the Grimghast Reapers. Or Chainmass Horde. So these are 4s. 3s. Much better.
Oh, I can actually make my feel no pain.
Yeah, these guys have 5 up and a 6 to ignore damage. So far 4 might die, and 3 die. 3 Chainmass Horde go down from the back over here.
Yep.
The Grimghast have piled in. Again, if you're touching base there, we'll say we're within an inch. And well, these guys over here is a couple piled over, keeping coherency just right there between. And we have 8 attacking my Wrathmongers, 2 attacking the Bloodletters on the other side. Bloodletters first, sitting on 4s. Nice, 3 hits.
I'm reaping some corn.
That's right, reaping corn. Well, still 3
reaping
hits.
no corn.
3s. Just want to kill a couple here.
Yeah, I just want to kill 1.
Yeah, even killing 1 would be perfect.
Yep.
And I failed 2.
Yep.
2 that are probably not going to matter will be back here. And then 7 more guys before the death knell.
Reap some corn.
4s, and you get to reroll because I am 5 models.
Exactly.
Nice.
Yep.
3s. No rerolling fight. No rerolling. 6-up armors, they only have a 5-up. They have 3 wounds each. That's 1 dead, 2 dead, and 1 takes a wound. So we're going to have that guy die and that guy die. They pick an enemy unit within an inch. If there's more than 1 model within an inch, I get to add +1 to this roll. On a 2-up, it's a mortal wound. On a 6, it's D3, so I'll just roll 2 dice because those 2 are dying. And then he'll take the wound back there, I suppose. No, he'll take the wound. It's going to be... it's just 2 mortal wounds because that gets put up to a 2. And I don't know if there's a hero wholly within 12. So that's just 2 that go down. And you just pull those 2. Yeah. But that might pull me out of combat. No, never mind. I'm over here. I'm still stuck in combat over here.
Yep.
Forgot about the death now. This guy's 1 attack. He still gets to reroll. And that's a wound at -2, is it? Maybe?
No,
I'll roll my save.
1, but it's 2 damage.
I fail. So it's 2 damage, which will actually kill this guy off. And he will do his mortal wounds to the Chainmass Horde. He will get +1 to this roll. They take a mortal wound, but they do have a hero wholly within 12. There you go. So it kills 1 guy off, and this guy dies too.
I will.
And then your 1 guy dies from back here. And now his rule kicks in where he picks a unit within 3 inches if he killed any models with his death knell, but I don't believe...
I don't think the Bloodletters are.
No, definitely not.
No.
So no more wounds from the death knell. I'll go with these Bloodletters.
Oh, right.
They're going to go pile in here. You know what? Actually, I'll go with the Reavers. Yeah, the Bloodletters, there's no reason for them to go. Yeah, the Reavers will pile in. I know it's more than an inch from the elevation of their base to the top of the ruins there, but... we're just going to ignore that for now. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of my Reavers are in range to attack. Actually, no, just 1, 2, 3, 4, because that guy's a little too far back in range to attack. They have to be exactly like touching.
Only 1 inch, eh?
Yeah, they're only 1 inch. And they're going to get an extra attack for being near that, and another extra attack for being near that, and they're too far away from the Wrathmongers. 4s to hit.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Not bad.
4s to wound. There we go. We got 4.
Okay.
The Ren won't matter. 2 fails, and there is actually maybe not a hero wholly within 12.
I will double check, but I don't think so.
2 do get cut down.
2 do.
By Reavers. Die and die.
3 attacks each.
Piling them in. 6 in range to attack the Reavers. 3s to hit. They get any rerolls? They just got a lot of attacks.
No. If they're close to Spirit Torment, they reroll all hits.
Oh, nice. And 3s to wound.
Oh, wow.
That's 5 wounds with the rend, so it's just going to kill off 5 of my reavers. Let's take back reavers here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sure they will.
And I took the 5th one from back there.
A few things.
All 4, that guy's just going to pile in. He's actually going to put his attacks into the Revenants, and then the other 3 will go into the Chain Rats board. The champion being one of the 3. They're getting +1 attack from the Wrathmongers and +1 attack from the Banner. So the champion will have 4, and then 10 attacks in total. Hitting on 4s, 6s are mortal wounds in addition to their normal damage. So we have no mortal wounds. Yikes. 3s to wound. The rend is there, but it won't actually be relevant. They have a 5-up. These are 1 damage each, and you have 6 to ignore damage on the Chain Rasp. 4 die.
Wow.
So, you know what? I don't mind if you keep rolling with that all day.
Yeah.
There you go. And 4. 3 attacks into them on 4s and 3s. No mortal wounds. Just those only count on hits. And 4-up saves. You're fine?
Okay.
Boom. Piling in these blood letters to the Chain Rasp, we only have 2 in range to attack, but they'll be getting actually just the 1 extra attack for the Banner because they're not wholly within 8 of them. 2 attacks each on 4s. They lost their +1 to hit because they lost a couple models. 3 to wound, and they ignore the rend, so 4-up. Kills 1 guy. Unless he's wholly within 12, but I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Starting at the Battle Shock phase, all attacks are done. Spirit Torment, definitely 3 of my models died, so he can heal D3 of them because they're within 6 inches. So 2 Chain Rat support come back. Now for my Battle Shock, obviously you're going to auto-pass all your Battle Shocks, choose not to take them because of Grudge Match. I could choose to take some Battle Shocks, I could choose to try and roll a 1 on them, but if I roll anything higher than a 1, they're all leaving, so I'm not going to. They're going to stick around.
Well, you get a Blood Tide point too.
I
don't think it's worth it though.
Not yet. Not yet. They're going to stick around and fight. The Reavers are going to choose to automatically pass as well, and that will end the Battle Shock phase. A pretty solid start for the Nighthaunt, but I do get to retaliate. I have to start with my prayers, and I think I could go for some heroes that are within 16 inches, but I'd love to mortal wound them off the table. They currently don't have any hero support. We, of course, are going to open up with the Wrath Axe, things I have to do at the start of my hero phase, all my prayers. This goes off on a 5. And I get to re-roll it because I'm wholly within 8 of the altar. Ben is a worry. I don't even have to re-roll it. Oh, Wrath Axe! This is bad, too, because it gives all your stuff -1 to hit that it lands near. This is the spot I only really have room to put it. I wanted to put it over here and slap them with the double mortal wound to potentially try and get them out of here, but I think I'm going to have to go over here as it flies over and lands here. So it passed over my Reavers, the Blade Geist, and the Chain Rasp, ignoring my Blood Letter. So on a 2-up on my own guys, it says D3 mortal wounds. It does. It's going to kill off 2 of them. I guess I don't... what do I care about? I don't care about the champ here, because he's kind of blocking. And then we'll take the next guy over. Jeez. And then a 2-up for D3 mortal wounds against the Blade Geist. D3 mortal wounds on them. So it'll be 1, and then on a 2-up for the Chain Rasp, it's going to do 3. Okay. So 1 Blade Geist goes down, because he doesn't have a hero nearby, but then you have 3 6s to ignore damage on the Chain Rasp board. And only 1 goes down to that. And then we're going to have the Wrath Axe, as it crashes down here, it's going to pick a unit that it passed across, or a unit within range that it could have already passed across. On a 2-up, they take D6 mortal wounds as it chops them. And we're going to go with the Blade Geist Revenants.
Yep.
2-up! D6! 1 mortal wound! Which they can't ignore because no heroes within range, so 1 dies. But more importantly, it gives everything around it that's not Khorne -1 to hit. This priest is going to... It knows Blood Sacrifice, so it's going to do Blood Sacrifice on a 4-up. We got it. Those 3 Reavers in there are wholly within 8. They will be the target. D3 of them get sacrificed. Only 1. So that's a Blood Tithe point. And I will lose that Reaver. He's going to pray for Killing Frenzy. That gives a Khorne unit wholly within 16 inches +1 to hit. We're going to go on the Bloodthirster of Insensate Rage. On a 4-up rerollable. We get it. Now I'm on a Blood Boils, and I'm conflicted. Do I Blood Boil this Guardian of Souls, or do I try and... I'm gonna try and kill them. They actually are wholly within 12 of a hero now.
Since I pulled.
Yeah, because things over here died. So we're just going to go for them. I would love to get them out of here because... Never mind, that guy's within 3. So even if I do pull them, that just means... Or if I do Blood Boil them, they're going to get pulled into combat by them. So what I'm going to do is Blood Boil some heroes instead. Try and get some of this hero support. So the first one's going to Blood Boil on a 4-up. Rerollable. We get it. D6 mortal wounds. 2. 6s. Oh, he takes 2. He's got 3 left. And we're going to have the second one blood boil him as well on a 4-up. Rerollable. Oh, he's got 3 wounds left. Only 1. He's going to live. He takes 1. He's got 2 wounds remaining.
Oh, man.
Now the forces over here move 5 inches as they are not very fast. And then these bloodletters will move behind. Ideally, with their 32 mil base and only 1 inch reach, you want like a long line of them. So I'm looking for a pretty big charge here. Ending there, the Wrathmongers are going to move up. Now, they're probably not going to be in range to give bonus attacks after this move, assuming these bloodletters make their charge. But if they don't make their charge, that way the Wrathmongers will still support them.
7-inch charge.
So we'll have the hero. He was happy where he goes. The Blood Secretor will run. He moves 4 plus 4 for 8. He'll run there, jump through the window, and there gives some +1 attack support over here. These Blood Reavers will run an extra 2 for 8 inches. I'm gonna run around this way. We're gonna have Blood Secretor move up to here. Ooh. The Slaughter Priest gonna move over.
Stay within 8.
Yeah, they're gonna hover around 8 inches of the altar for sure. They're pretty happy there. And then the Bloodthirster will get his wing stuck and then move to there, more than 3 inches away from the Bladegeist. Bloodthirster will charge. Hooah! Gets a 6. Good enough. He's just gonna go forward. After he ends there, no need to really pile in unless other things die. But he's gonna be within 8 inches for the total uncontrollable carnage, I believe it's called, or total carnage. We have charges over here, starting with the bloodletters. They go 10.
They're in. They go wherever they want.
I think there. I wanted to leave a little gap for him to be able to get in, though I think it's a mistake. He's gonna charge.
Oh, yeah,
8.
he's fine.
He's in, but at the same time, he's also pretty open. Leaving none alive is the command ability. I have to do it at the start of the fight phase, but this Bloodthirster can fight twice. This combat phase, this upcoming combat phase.
14 rolls to roll a 6.
Yep. Yeah. So he has +1 attack for himself, or sorry, for being near the Blood Secretor, +1 attack for being near the Wrathmongers as well. A little bit of synergy there. But now I'm hard pressed because do I go with my Bloodmaster, letting the Bloodletters go immediately afterwards, or do I go with my Bloodthirster first, who's overall pretty safe? He's not going to take too much damage from anything. They're there, so they could pile in and fight him, but they're also kind of split because they have to go towards that direction. But if I don't go with him first, then these Chain Rasp are just going to go and bugger up some of my guys here.
Yeah.
We'll see how much damage I can do over here. We'll start with the Bloodmaster attacking these Spirit Hosts because I kind of want to win this flank. Because I'm feeling pretty confident over here so far. We'll see. He's going to have 5 attacks hitting on 3s. 6s are good, but unfortunately we don't get any. He has to reroll 1s because of the Locust, and 3s to wound. Just 2. 4-ups. 1 damage each. We do 1 damage. He has an ability called the Blood Must Flow. Immediately after he attacks, he picks another Bloodletter unit that has not fought yet in this combat phase, wholly within 12 of him and within 3 inches of an enemy unit. They get to immediately fight before Ben gets to pick something to fight with. So this squad's going to go ahead, pile in and around, and maybe get a couple of more of them in here fighting. So you're going to go over this way, and that is actually it. Just kidding. Actually, you'll go here. Yeah. After removing the models from their loving embrace, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in range to attack. For a total of 18 attacks because of the Blood Secretor. 19 because we have the champion. Hitting on 3s because they're unisized. And rerolling 1s to hit here. 6s are going to be mortal wounds in addition to their normal damage. So we just have 2 mortal wounds so far. Followed by 3s to wound. No rerolling. So we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wounds. 4-ups. Huh! Oh, that's pretty close to average, actually. Actually, it's
2 and a bit base is dead.
So 5, 7 in total because of the mortal wounds.
Base is dead.
So he takes the 2 mortal wounds, and there's 5 more. So I kill 1 more base off, and puts 2 wounds on another.
He's down to
Not
1.
too shabby.
Not too shabby.
After piling with the Bladegeist, trying to get them more than 3 inches away from this, one guy has no room to go, dragging the whole unit within 3 inches.
Yep.
6 attacks on my Bloodthirster, and then one of them will be attacking my Reavers.
2. Well, no, just 1, yeah.
Yeah, just the 1. 4s, it only mattered for 1, that was just a bad roll in general. And a wound. 5 up armor after the rend, which we made with the kitty.
Just do that then. Meow, meow. 2 attacks.
2 attacks in my Reaver. 4s, it mattered there. I actually wouldn't mind my
I wouldn't matter. Nothing.
No damage.
No
All right.
dice.
So what we'll do then is go with these blood letters. You know what? Maybe the Bloodthirster will go. Yeah, the Bloodthirster is gonna go ahead. He's gonna put all of his attacks into the Chain Rasp Horde.
Yep.
7 attacks in total, rerolling once to hit both for charging and the Locust ability, hitting on 3s because of Killing Frenzy, and he's attacking twice if something's still within 3 inches after this attack is resolved. Especially with Outrageous Carnage, might make that difficult. Into the Chain Rasp Horde. 3s. No 1s. We have 2 misses.
The 2s.
2s to wound, 6s are Outrageous Carnage. No Outrageous Carnage! So we have 4 wounds going through. -2 normally, but they have a 5-up armor save that can't be modified. Oh, failing all 4!
Not taking Battle Shock.
That is, that my friend is 46 damage. There's a couple ones there. Mystic Shield might have been nice. It's only going to be 9. Oh, 15, 18 damage! Woo! 6s!
Less than 18 would be nice. Yay! 16.
That's pretty good. He saved 4. Hey, that's above average.
4.
There's 4 over there. So 14 go down.
Yeah.
Only 14 little ghosty ghosts go down.
Ghosty ghost ghosting.
Little ghosts, the regular human being ghosts.
Yep.
And then because there's enemy units wholly within 3 inches for him to attack it, he will immediately attack again and put all the attacks
It's
back.
immediate?
Well, yeah, he immediately fights again if there's something within 3 inches. Second attack, no piling in because I'm already in base contact with 2 guys now. 3s to hit, rerolling 1s. This time we only have 1 miss. And these are 2s to wound, 6s are Outrageous Carnage. Outrageous Carnage!
It's outrageous!
On the second attack, 2, which is more important. Okay, so that's 8 mortal wounds to all enemy units within
8 inches.
8 inches. So the Bladegeist Revenants don't have a hero nearby to support them, so they're dead. And we have, well, we'll do the mortal wounds afterwards. We have 5 5-up armor saves on them.
Okay.
That's 6.
That's outrageous.
That's out. Thank you. Okay, make one. That's 4d6 damage.
Yeah.
It's only 4d6 more damage. It's only gonna be near maximum damage. 10, 19 damage plus 8 mortal wounds, which is 27 damage you have to save against.
All right. Tom needs to play this guy more.
Yikes. Oof.
For you guys that have seen Tom come in and play, he's my Khorne buddy that I play against. I think he needs to play this specific Bloodthirster.
Like this build, but he also don't forget he has 2 heroes supporting him. He has a prayer on him. He's got a lot of synergy going right now.
With that altar though, that prayer's not hard to get off.
It is not. You're right. It's a 4-up rerollable.
Just kitties.
You need kitties here. 6s. I don't know how many you have left in the unit, but
I think me not being a cat person is coming back to bite me now.
I'm equal parts dog cat person.
More of a dog person.
That's
all right. That's
maybe
not enough kitties.
How much is that? 4?
That's
5?
4 kitties.
So that's 23 dying. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9
guys.
All right, yeah, so they're down. The Bladegeist Revenues are down, and this guy has to do 8 Deathless Minion saves because he's within 8 inches. That's the only other thing within 8.
That was the guy I needed to.
Oh wait! Oh, I forgot about them.
They're outside. No, they're inside.
That's
inside.
definitely within 8 inches. Definitely roll for them first because that's the hero giving them the Deathless Minions.
Yep.
So they make
2
6
alive.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 is alive. He had 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're missing 3.
Oh, I am missing 3.
So 1 is. Do you want the Death Knell?
Yeah, I need the Death Knell.
So he'll live and the rest die. Outrageous Carnage, everyone. And then 8 saves on him with Deathless Minions. He's got 2 wounds left.
Dead.
Alright, so that's going to be Blood Tithe Point, Blood Tithe Point, Blood Tithe Point as well. For
Almost
killing
another
3.
Blood Tithe
And
point.
almost another Blood Tithe Point over here. Okay, now this whole area is cleared up. That was, again, 1, 2, 3 Blood Tithe Points. Unfortunately for me, all 3 of these units got pulled out of combat. And, well, I mean, if I get the double turn, they all get the charge.
so efficient, he pulls 3 other units into combat.
He was so good. And of course, you have your Spirit Host to pile in and attack. How do you want to split these up? Because you have 2 of them that can attack my
Oh yeah,
Herald.
there's definitely 2 into the Herald.
And then 2 into the unit.
Yep.
And this is the Herald first.
Yep.
Alright, hitting him on 5, 6 are more wounds.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So far, the dice
Yep.
are staying standard
Yep.
in Luka's favor.
Yep.
Force to wound. 1.
Yep.
Save. We fail. Alright, he's down to 4, then into my blood letters. 6s? Hey, there you go. There's the average. Breaking through.
And no 5s.
Alright, so
See, I told you that happens.
that's just 4 of them dead. We'll go just 4 from the back. Keep it simple. It's Battle Shock time. I have to do mine first. LS 4 over here. I will choose to roll it because I got the Bloodsoaked Banner. That's an 8. They're bravery 10, so no one's buckling. Actually, they're bravery 11. With the -1 for Nighthaunt, still past there. And then I have lost none. I didn't lose any of them. I actually forgot to roll for them last turn, but that's fine. They were going to fail. They only lost 2. And on to yours. Do you want to roll for him or do you want to auto pass?
I think I'm gonna auto pass.
Wait.
I don't think you need any more blood tithe than you just got.
It's fair. It's fair. So grudge match lets you auto pass there, and then they don't have to roll. And that is it for Battle Round 1 as we roll off to see who goes next in Battle Round 2. All right, Ben, here we go. You win ties.
I win ties.
I got a 1. There you go.
6.
Okay, I was going to say...
That was necessary.
Yeah, that was necessary. If I had won that roll off, I would have been like, good game, whatever. I'll win.
And let's roll it out and see what happens.
And then let's actually play the game if you won the roll off.
Yeah.
Because there's no point. At the end of the battle round before that roll off, technically, does the axe go away? Sticks around on a 5-up. He is loving it.
Yep.
Start your hero phase, you're getting a command point, and you get to do some spells.
Yep.
So you have, well, 2 wizards left over. 3 wizards left.
Yeah. So I'm probably gonna start with Mystic Shield on the Grimghast.
What about them?
I guess, yeah, that's probably a better idea.
So we're thinking the Grimghast just because you could get some back. Actually, you have to do Deathly Invocation first. That's at the start of the hero phase.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
so you get to at least see that first.
3 guys.
2 guys come back.
Mystic Shield.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
You can see if you get it off first.
Yeah.
See if you get it off first, then pick.
Alright.
And that's a 6. It's good enough. I have ways to unbind this. Within range of the banner for scoring a sorcery. Okay, you get it with a better number. That actually worked out better for you.
Yeah.
So you got it with an 8. I need a 9 to stop it. So what I'm gonna say is that the Bloodthirster of Insensate Rage is gonna try to unbind the spell. And if he gets an 8 or a 9, it's unbound. 9! It's stopped. So no Mystic Shield, but also no D6 mortal wounds. Lifestealer into the Wrathmongers. And he's gonna have to reroll if this is successful. Scoring a sorcery. Oh, I think we stopped it.
Yeah, you did.
Guardian of Souls!
Guardian of Souls. He's gonna.
He's got Shade Mist. This is the good one.
Yeah, he's gonna go on the
Right.
Spirit Host.
Negative 1 to wound them.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Ben. Sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
So, okay, I feel a little bad, but it is Khorne. Khorne doth hate your spells.
I'm gonna move these Spirit Hosts up.
We get nice and close to that Wrath Axe. Now, to be fair, the Wrath Axe doesn't hurt the Spirit Host as much. They're really fishing for mortal wounds
No, but like
anyways.
when I charge with them, hopefully I make my charge. Maybe they're far enough away where it doesn't bother them.
Maybe it's true, you could roll bonkers high.
But then
Morghast, moving 8. Where are they going to fight?
I don't know.
We're going to try and take out Wrathmongers?
Oh, if I roll good enough with 3d6, maybe I can go after your priests.
That's true.
Move this Guardian up. And I guess I might as well move this guy up to within range of dying.
Blood boils!
Yay!
And Shrouds moving up aggressively.
Aggressively.
This is the all or nothing turn. Ben is well aware that he's probably getting a lot of things within 8 inches of this Bloodthirster on charging.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right on to some charging. Everything's done moving.
Alright, let's okay, you know what, let's see what the Harbingers do first.
So they get to do a 3d6 charge, they have fly. They get to go the full distance. So that's 8, 11 inches. So with that 11, they're going to clear some of the bloodletters and land near the Bloodthirster of Insensate Rage. And we're going to go back to the hero phase because we're going to use, I think it's Blood Feast. It's his command ability that gives a death unit +1 attack for this until the next hero phase, I think, actually.
Something like
Grimghast Reaper's charging! Close to a 10-inch charge, but they're going for that 8.
Yeah.
This is going to fight bloodletters.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull.
The Vampire Lord of Fly will charge. Go 9 inches. It was actually a hole big enough just for him to land in, so that's not a good thing for him.
Not necessarily.
He's surrounded by bloodletters.
He is surrounded by bloodletters,
But you want him to go there?
it's all or nothing, man.
Okay. Spirit Host back here, declaring a charge. That's where they go. A 5-er. Actually ending up like that. Wrapping around. Ben is hard pressed here. I tell him he has to go first with the Morghast. Realistically, because otherwise the Bloodthirster is going to get him. But you might be wondering, well, why wouldn't you go first with the Morghast? Well, the problem is Ben hates that Wrath Axe right there. He's within 3 inches of it, so it's giving them -1 to hit. Now, if he goes first with the Spirit Host and kills off 2. Well, I mean, I could pull these 2 over here, right? So you pretty much want to kill the whole thing.
I want to kill the whole thing.
So you want to kill all 4 of them. And that way, the Morghast can pile in around.
Forgot to do a charge.
Ooh, hey, which one?
Night Shrouds.
Oh, Night Shrouds, there you go. He's in charge. 9. So if they kill them, then they can pile in and be away from that Wrath Axe. So the Night Shroud's going to fill that little gap there, I assume. Oh, he's just going to go over there. Works.
Well, he could.
Well, the gap doesn't.
Who do you attack? Who do you attack now?
Right. Well, I would do everything to them because the outrageous carnage might get them.
Yeah.
So the Morghast will go first. I think they hit. Are they 3s and 3s normally?
Yes.
So they're 4s and 3s right now because of the Wrath
I
Axe.
hate 4s.
Oh! There's only 1 3, so the Wrath Axe only saved me from 1 attack. And he's wound on 3s with a rend of 2, I believe.
Yes.
There you go, 3 wounds. I have a 6-up armor save, and I'll make 1 of them. And that's flat 3 damage a swing, I believe, for a total of 6. Now my Bloodthirster's down to 8 wounds. The biggest threat to him is gone. The only thing that can attack the Bloodthirster would be that one Knight of Shrouds, who has 4 attacks, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s, -1, 2 damage. So we'll say 3 hits, 2 wounds. I probably fail both my saves. I take 4 more damage. I get bracketed again.
You fail maybe one of your saves.
Right, but even then, I'd still get bracketed, and Outrageous Carnage would get hurt, and so would his attack characteristic. So what I think I want to do is, honestly, attack with the Bloodthirster of Insensate Rage and see what happens. I kind of want to go over there and fight with that, but the Bloodthirster is going to go. He's going to put all of his attacks into the Morghast. He still has 7 attacks, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. 3s to hit Morghast, rerolling any 1s. Oh, that's what you want to see. You want to see 3 2s.
So once these dudes. Oh.
We got 4 2s to... I'm not -1 to wound him, I know. 2s to wound. That's 6 mortal wounds of Outrageous Carnage to everything within 8, as well as 3 6-up armor saves on the Morghast. We'll do the armor saves on the Morghast first, as Ben tries to... You know what? I'll give Ben a second to recover from the Outrageous Carnage. He's not happy! 6s! I think they have a 4-up.
Yeah, they have.
They definitely don't have a 3-up. So that's going to be 6 mortal wounds plus 11, so 17. That's 20 damage on them.
They only have 12 total.
So that's they're dead, and everything around them takes 6 mortal wounds. Every enemy unit. We'll do the hero last. That way, everyone around him gets the
Fair enough.
So we'll do them first. See if those poor guys die. We're at 5 blood types points so far. And boom.
Yeah, they're all dead.
They're all dead. That's 6 blood type points. And then we have... I'm thinking I'll measure, but it's just these 2, I think.
Yeah.
Spirit Host, you lose 2 of them.
Wow, those taco cats hate me.
I know. They work for me very well. I think, yeah, pull from over there. And then, lastly, we have the Knight of Shrouds. That poor, lonely Knight of Shrouds. He's got 5 wounds.
2 of these.
He needs to make 2 6s, and he's dead. One time point! I'm at 7.
Nothing.
Now, I warned you about getting everything within 8 inches of him.
I know, but it was
a Hail Mary, I know.
Yeah.
Trying to bracket him. Because if you bracket him one more time, that's 1 less attack. I think
that extra 1 attack from that did go through.
Because the Wrath Axe. The Wrath Axe helped. I had a lot of screening over here, and the Wrath Axe was giving me a defensive -1 to hit bubble over there. But he's done attacking now.
Oh, good.
Yep.
Good.
Next, if I kill one more thing, I can summon another one of him next turn. The Spirit Host is going to go, same thing, 2 into the Herald, 2 into the Blood Letters. This is the Herald first.
Yep.
Looking for 5s. 6 are mortal wounds. That is going to be 3 mortal wounds and 4 hits. He's probably dead. 4 to wound me. That's 1. 5 up or he's dead. He's alive with 1 wound. And the Blood Letters being attacked by 12 attacks. 5s to hit, 6s are good. That's 1 dead Blood Letter and a bunch of hits. And 3 more wounds. Armor! They fail all 3. So that 4 will die. Guys who aren't attacking. So 1, 2, 3. And you're not attacking. So you'll die. It's going to be my turn. These Blood Letters are going to go ahead and attack the Spirit Hosts. And they're going to be at 3 attacks each, other than the Blood Reaper, or the Champion. 13 attacks on 4s. 6s are mortal wounds. We're just going to miss everything, but I do get to reroll these 1s because they're within range of the Bloodthirster.
This is really not where I wanted the karma to come back.
Right,
I really would have preferred it somewhere else.
I know, right? So the argument is that you can never argue that you're getting dice right, because there's always if you were to count all of your dice throughout a game, you would roll average. Yeah. It would always be average.
Rule of big numbers.
Right, but it is very important where those averages come up. So here's the reroll, giving me not a great roll, but
3.
There's 1 mortal wound and 3 hits that wound on 3s. 2 wounds on 4-ups.
Mortal wound goes through.
And 4-ups.
4-ups.
You save 1 and you 6-up to ignore that 1 damage.
Nope.
Well, 1 whole damage. Forget about the Vampire Lord. He's going to go ahead and attack my Blood Letters. 3s to hit the Blood Letters with 4 attacks.
No re-rolling. All hit. Very nice start. Priest wound. And 2 wounds at -1 puts me at a 6-up armor. Fill both. 2d3 damage. You kill 4.
I was hoping the Grimghast Reapers would pull you away from him a little bit, but
That's
now
true.
you just get to pile in.
I'm just gonna go swarm him. I can only get him the guys around him. I'm gonna pull those back 3 there. These guys haven't gone yet. Maybe I'll... Not that killing that one's gonna matter. The Wrathmongers are gonna pile in. They have a 2-inch reach after they get tangled up. After they finish getting tangled up. There we go. They're gonna attack the Spirit Hosts. 11 attacks on 4s. No re-rolling. They get +1 attack each for the Blood Secretor being nearby. And 3's to wound. No, you ignore the rend. So 4-ups. You make them all.
Okay.
20. Is there 3 of them in range or all 4? Or they're all 4 in range?
All 4 in range.
Yep.
The one hopped over the thing.
Oh! 6 is for mortal wounds. Hey, kill 2! We
Wow,
have a few
really?
hits though. I like that. I'm gonna overkill these bloodletters. You can't say stuff like that.
No,
you have to just be silent when you roll. Confidence, you know, confidence is a good thing, but 4 is to wound. Hey, you might actually kill them.
Yeah.
5 ups. You do. Oh, you don't. There's 1 left. I actually don't get my 8th blood tithe point.
Unless you choose to take Battle Shock on them.
It's true. Well, I'm only losing 3. They can't fail. I'm gonna leave that banner up so I can maybe get more guys back when they die. So you'll die. You're gonna die, and my blood-soaked banner will stay alive. So no real piling in. 7 bloodletters in range to attack that Vampire Lord. 14 attacks on 4s. 6s are mortal wounds. In addition, we have 1. Rolling the 1/1 for him being wholly within 16 inches. Hey, another 6. 2 mortal wounds. 3s to wound. No re-rolling. We have 5 saves plus 2 mortal wounds. These are 5-up armors. So he takes 6 damage in total, which he can ignore on 6s.
He can.
Scratch that. I am just so used to...
He reaches for his blood chalice as he goes down, but is not able.
He wants to take a sip as he gets skewered by 7 Hellblades. He wouldn't have a 6-up to ignore damage because he's not part of the Nighthaunt Allegiance, and he has to be part of the Grand Host, sorry, Legions of Nagash Allegiance, which he's not, or Death Allegiance, which he is not. He doesn't actually get that ability. This Bloodmaster is going to go ahead. He's got 5 attacks on 3s, rerolling the 1s. Again, averages, right?
Yep.
We have 1 mortal wound, 2 hits, 2 wounds, ignoring the rend. 4 ups. So it's 3 damage in total, which they don't ignore because nothing's in range. So he dies, and the next one over will take 2 damage. Or whichever one you want to take 2 damage.
Other side.
Far guy? Gotcha. And then, not that it...
Oh, he takes 2 damage?
Yeah, he'd be down 1. Not that it matters, but he tells them the blood must flow to attack immediately. Now we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 guys in range to attack with a total of 2 attacks each because of him. And, I say 10. Forced to hit rerolling 1s because they're near their hero. There we go, it's a 1. Rerolling the 1s. 6s are good. 3s to wound with those 2 mortal wounds. We got 6, 7, 8 wounds. Do ignore the rend. And it's going to be an additional 2 on top of this. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. That's that 1 guy left with 1 wound remaining as the Bloodletters beat out the Spirit Host, which I did not expect.
No support.
But there's that in Ben rolling dice as well. That's a huge factor here. That brings us to the start of the Battle Shock phase. We start with you. You don't have to take any, but at least 3 of my models were destroyed. He collects his souls, and we can heal that guy 1 wound if you want to.
Yeah, that's about all I can do.
So boop, up he goes. I have to take some Battle Shocks. Over here, looking for a 1. That's a 4. 8. I'm down to Bravery 9 or 10, one of the 2, but I can't fail. I'm actually at 10 because you're your Nighthaunt Allegiance. And then him, he lost 3, so he can't possibly run away, but a 1 will bring back D6 of his closest buddies. Oh! Hey, look, that unit's gonna persevere, Ben.
So salt.
6 guys!
So much salt.
Oh, Jesus, the great salt mines of Welland, Ontario over here. Chaos is fickle at the best of times here for Ben. At the worst of times, I guess, in this case. So they all come back over there surrounding the Spirit Host. And we have 1 last unit to roll for. They lost 3 guys. Oh! And another 6 come back! And back, actually only we're missing 5, so they're back up to a squad of 20. Woo! I mean, you gotta roll those ones at some point, I guess. It's all about when the dice show up. They always show up at the right. Sometimes the Luka dice, just the Luka the dice, they always show up at the right time.
Oh man!
And that is the the end of Nighthaunt turn 2. As we move on to Blaze of Khorne turn 2. That guy's got 1 wound left. The Wrath Axe is gonna flow over this way 8 inches, pass over him and end with an inch of him. So on a 2-up, the Guardian takes D3 mortal wounds. He will suffer 2. And on a 2-up, the Spirit Torment will suffer 3. So the Guardian ignored they both ignore him on 6s, both start with the Guardian. He's down to 3. And the Spirit Torment
3?
3. Is down to 3 as well. They're both down to 3. So I cheated a little bit. It's only units that I pass over. He's fine. But I will choose him as the target of the chop.
Oh.
So on a 2-up, he suffers D6 mortal wounds. He's going to suffer 6. The averages. They come out, you get some 6s, you get some 1s. You ignore
6 guys back, 6 more guys back, 6 mortal wounds.
Right. Yeah. Averages. Law of averages. He's dead.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's
Slay the Warlord. Now you double.
Whoa. I don't know if you guys seen that, but he went to go past it. I put my hand up to go say something, and he went flying.
And I caught him.
Then you caught him. It was actually a pretty smooth transition for that Spirit Torment, all things considered as to what just happened there.
Back to Nagash.
So yeah, back to Nagash he goes, he dies. That's at the start of my hero phase, so on to prayers. We're going to go Killing Frenzy from that one on a 4-up, rerollable. We get it, so +1 to hit for the Bloodthirster of Insensate Rage. And then we'll do Blood Sacrifice on that guy, 4-up. We'll do D3 mortal wounds to those guys that are wholly within 8 over there. They're both dead.
That's another unit wiped out!
That's true, but I kind of just wasted a blood tithe point.
I'll take it.
I'm at 9 blood tithe points now. That's it for the start of my hero phase. The Blood Sacrifice Slaughter Priest will call for Blood Boil against the Guardian of Souls back there. Rerollable. Oh, we fail! The other one's not in range to do it. That means there might not be a tabling. Oh, maybe. We'll see if we get some outrageous carnage. And then he's gonna Blood Boil on them. 4-up, rerollable, D6 mortal wounds, 6 mortal wounds. Averages, it is what it is. He doesn't make any of them, so 2 of them die. Boop. And boop. Well, that is the end of my hero phase. I'm going to go on to movement where I'm not too concerned with what's going on. In fact, I'm not going to move anything at all. I'm just going to go right on to charging. Oh, I'm done. Alright, so at the end of the movement phase, I jumped my gun a little bit. I got 9 command points. We're going to summon this guy.
9 blood tithe points.
So yeah, 9 blood tithe points. Summoning him with 8 cost me everything. Wholly within 12, more than 9 away. Actually, he's going to have to be a little bit further away this way, because that's probably too close. Yeah. So he's summoned at the end of the movement phase. He's going to shoot. He's actually going to pop up just to whip this guy and then ideally disappear. With Relentless Hunter, I'll be able to re-roll this. There's no Lookout Sir, so hitting on a 3. We hit. We wound. Oh, we don't wound. I don't only get to re-roll hit rolls, so he actually survives that. Might as well try a 9-inch charge. We fail. That's kind of sad.
Can't re-roll?
Well, I could with a command point, but at the same time... Yeah, I'll command point. I don't think he needs to fight twice, so we'll command point it. Oh, that's a 5. And start of the combat phase, we're going to pile in 3 inches. I want to see if I can... So the front of his base can get halfway to that Spirit Host pretty much. And that will get me in range for Outrageous Carnage. We'll put all of his 7 attacks into them. Hitting on 2 3s, rerolling 1s. Ooh, that's 3 2s. Oh no! We only have 3 hits! It's okay, this is where the 6s come up. 2s to wound. Oh, we didn't get any Outrageous Carnage. Maximum sad. 4-ups. He somehow still don't make them. It's gonna be 2d6.
Averages.
Only 6 damage. Now, surely you can make some 6s. Surely. Make 1. There you go! You live with 1 wound! Or is that 2 6s? 2 wounds.
Oh, yep, 2 wounds left.
And now the Spirit Host is going to attack my hero.
Just a single 6.
1 6 gets him. 1 6 gets him. I don't know, you already got your 6. There you go, you got it!
Moral victories.
So he dies, and a blood type point. And we're going to go ahead and attack with these 2 blood letters. They have a total of +1, +2 attacks, 6 attacks. Forced to hit, rerolling any 1s, and that's 2 mortal wounds. Oh, you have a hero nearby, I should probably resolve that. 3 mortal wounds, wounding on 3s. No, okay, we just have 3 more. Oh, these wound on 3, sorry. There are 2 4-up armor saves. Yep. And 5 deathless minions. You can do it, I believe in you, man. You have to get 6s at some point. Oh, okay, he's dead.
I got 1.
Blood type point. Yay. 1 2 3 4 5 6 getting in range to attack.
Luka.
Yes.
These guys are pretty important, aren't they?
I'm not gonna worry about that. I believe in these guys. I can do 12 attacks, 13. I got 2 in my hand here, and dead. Mortal wound. There you go. I was gonna roll that twice, but there's no hero to support him. Decapitating blow off with their heads.
They have.
And that is the end of my turn. You could fight back. Oh, you can't fight back.
Yeah. Fight your Wrath Axe.
Do you want to roll off for the next turn?
Yeah, let's roll it.
You sure you don't want to just concede?
Yeah,
Okay, we're gonna play it out. We're gonna play it out. You win. You get to go.
That's right.
Okay. All right. Quick. What do your hero phase? You get to cast a spell.
I do.
That's right.
Shade Mist on himself.
Okay. Shade Mist.
Yep.
Dang it! Why can't you get a spell up? I don't even get to use my relic. It wouldn't have worked.
I'm gonna charge.
Is this suicide?
I'm gonna charge.
All right, charging. You don't even get a Nighthaunt charge on the end, man.
Not a single light on charge all game.
No, not all game.
3 attacks.
Here we go. He's got a little sword, little dinky sword.
3s.
Oh,
2s.
is it? Oh yeah,
He's
plus one
only
wound.
within 12 inches of
That's right.
himself.
Plus 1 wound. 2 wounds.
-1.
I take 2 damage.
Yeah, that's right.
6 attacks with my Wrath Axe. I get to reroll ones because of Locust of Rage. They all hit. That one fails to wound. 4 ups. You fail 3 of them. It's gonna be 3d3 damage. You suffer 2, 4, 5, 6 damage, and he's dead. And we have the poor Nighthaunt forces tabled.
That ambush did not go according to plan.
No. Oh, Bloodthirster of Insensate Rage! Now, to be fair, I expected him to do pretty well with this setup, and the deployment worked heavily in my favor as well.
I expected to roll some saves though.
I expected you to roll some saves. I expected you to roll some Nighthaunt charges, and I expected you to roll some Deathless Minions. That would have been nice. I think if you were to take all the dice that we collectively roll together, you would see, say we rolled 1,000 dice. There would have been 6. Yeah,
166s, 165s.
Exactly.
Ish.
Exactly.
67 or whatever.
But like 90% of the 6s were mine. I did take a few ones though.
And yeah, but those the
banner ones.
The banner ones.
Yep.
The outrageous ones.
Yep. That was all really good.
Thing that happened.
Yeah, I took a lot of 6s with the blood boiling on the ghost. The ghost, you know what little blood they had. That will be it for this battle report, everyone. Ben and I are going to be jumping into the vault for a quick little rematch. We're going to be playing 1,000 points, as this game ended a little early. Maybe you'll do better. I'll be playing Khorne again versus Nighthaunt again, but different lists completely, as we're only at half the points. If you're not a Vault member, click on that link below, sign yourself up, and check it on out. And as always, happy wargaming. Hey there, Vault members. Ben and I just figured out 2 new armies to play. If you just came from the last game, you knew it was Khorne versus Nighthaunt. Well, I made a new Khorne list, and I ran a very small, manageable battalion, easy at 1,000 points, of Skull Reapers and Blood Warriors with the Slaughter Priest supporting them against Ben's new 1,000 point list with no battalions.
Basically just half of my last point list, because I'm using all the same units.
Right.
Just in a different kind of synergy.
It's stuff you're familiar with. We got a brand new scenario out of the open war cards, and we cut the table down to a 4x4. So if you're not a Vault member and you want to check this game out, click on that link below, get yourself that 7-day free trial, and as always, happy wargaming!